A suspended Central City priest already facing federal charges is accused of molesting poor children overseas is in more trouble tonight. Federal prosecutors have filed a new indictment against Father Joseph Maurizio, listing 2 additional victims, and there are accusations of financial wrongdoing. And Maria Miller is working this story tonight. Maria?
Well, Marty, since Maurizio was charged last September, there have been various allegations by prosecutors involving several young boys. But up until yesterday, he was only charged with assaulting 1. Now investigators say they've identified 2 more victims and thousands of dollars allegedly used to help carry out those alleged sexual acts. In a new federal indictment filed against Joseph Maurizio this week, the former Central City priest is now charged with 6 more counts, including allegations involving 2 more boys prosecutors say he's accused of sexually assaulting in Honduras. Until this week, Maurizio was only charged with molesting 1 boy, but prosecutors have said they believe there are several victims. He's accused of taking advantage of their impoverished living conditions by offering them money, toys, and candy in exchange for sexual acts. It's alleged to have happened between 1999 and 2009 during his mission trips to Central American countries under an organization known as Pro Niño USA. This week's new indictment also charges him in relation to that organization, saying Maurizio made 3 different deposits to that account, totaling $8,000. It's money federal prosecutors allege Maurizio used for his trips overseas with the intent to, quote, promote the carrying on of unlawful activity, engaging in illicit sexual conduct with minor boys. The new indictment also includes many of the same charges from the original document, including an inventory of items taken from his home in Windber and the church rectory of Our Lady Queen of Angels in Central City. Computers, cameras, media cards, and documents that prosecutors have said in court hearings show naked children, mainly young boys, often while they're outside playing. Maurizio has maintained his innocence since being charged last September, and he's had a large following as a support group made up of dozens of family members, friends, and parishioners have showed up for every one of his hearings. Maurizio remains jailed in Cambria County after prosecutors argued that his release would not only pose him as a flight risk, but also as a risk to society. I talked with his attorney a short time ago, though, who said nothing has changed on their part, telling me Maurizio is absolutely innocent, saying the evidence prosecutors have is lacking. Maurizio will need to reappear before a judge within 2 weeks for a hearing on these new charges. Reporting live, Maria Miller, 6 News.